My name is Mcedisi, hanging out with my beautiful team, Tshego Mabena, fixing her crown as always. The crown that never falls.
It never falls.
Never falls.
It is super glued to my head.
Oh yeah. Okay, but like, what would you do like if you woke up a guy? Like, okay, so Kali looked at Kila because clearly this thing is not going anywhere. Yeah. Now you're done crying because this thing's not going anywhere.
What can I do?
I
should go to the doctor.
I'd go out and I'd ask out a girl.
No, ew, no.
What do you mean?
Wow.
How you don't want your own poison?
I like. No,
Yeah?
not say this on
You don't want
air. No, that's just like, oh no.
No.
Then I have to deal with the other gender. Which
Yeah.
is,
Which is the girl?
girls are a lot of work. First of all.
Hey, okay, this is over where I go. If you woke up a girl,
I'd be traumed.
really?
I would be very traumed.
Really?
Yes. I don't want to see it. I don't.
There's a reason why you
there's a
say away from
reason.
certain things. You know what happened to
Yeah.
me?
What happened?
I went out with my then Muntu, right?
Yes.
We get to Groove, and obviously ngoba ngine-taste umuntu wami muhle.
Hello.
Yabo?
Yes.
For sure.
So manje abanye sebayamfenza yabo.
Yes.
Does this guy not write his number on a serviette?
Oh my
Wafika wayibeka
goodness.
la.
In front of you.
Yes.
Certainly.
Ihleli etafuleni.
Namanga.
It's Groove.
What did you do?
Ngayibukela. Ngiyahlanga ngemini.
So wait, do they know
Ngayithatha.
that you guys were together first
Yeah.
of all? Oh, okay.
Ngayithatha.
Yeah.
Ngayifaka ice bucket.
Yes.
Yathi nayimanzi kahle.
Wow.
Ngayikhipha. Ngayithi. I went over to his table.
Yes.
Ngayikhipha ngathi, I'm so sorry. I think you lost this.
Yeah.
And you're in.
All right, and in with the news at the top of the hour. Motoledi justifies land border closures, while Prime Media CEO says company taking allegations against DJs very seriously. Good afternoon, drivers. My name is Mabena Tspepo Segale, and the time is now 9 minutes past 3 p.m. Central African Time. Home Affairs Minister Aaron Motsoaledi says there was nothing sinister about government's decision to shut down land borders as South Africa struggles to contain escalating COVID-19 infections. The government has been criticized for what many call pleasing whiteness when air borders were left untouched, rather. Motsoaledi says the government was acting on information given. The closure of land borders has been criticized for negatively impacting economic activity in neighboring countries. However, the Home Affairs Minister disputes this, saying the borders that have been shut generate no real business. Right from the beginning of this pandemic, even at lockdown level 5, when we closed borders, we never closed the economy, says Motsoaledi. He says the major border posts are still open for essential goods and travel. Prime Media acting CEO, Geraint Chris Williams, said the company takes rape allegations against popular DJ Fresh and Euphonic seriously. The pair will be stepping away from the limelight amid rape allegations against them. And Geraint Chris Williams, acting Prime Media CEO, said in a statement earlier, and in a number of statements, we've made it clear that we take these sorts of matters extremely seriously. We apply an ongoing and very rigorous and internal process to the system we have, and with very clear that we are in the hands of authorities, and we look forward to them dealing with this expeditiously as possible in the interests of both the victims and DJ Fresh and Euphonic. We are convinced that they, law enforcement, will do so and reach the just conclusion. And then a quick look at our finances. The dollar is trading at 15 rands and 29 cents, while the euro is trading at 18 rands and 47 cents. The pound is still in the lead with 20 rands and 70 cents. Your weather, Johannesburg, 22 degrees with wind speeds of 16 kilometers per hour. A quick recap in our top stories. Motsoaledi justifies land border closures, while Prime Media acting CEO says that company is taking allegations seriously against DJs. For ilovemelville.live news, good afternoon, drivers. My name is Tshepo Segale, and you're tuned into the only drive that matters with my fabulous self, the fabulous Tshego Mabena, and the oh so heavenly, oh so delectable Mcedisi Sindane.
a couple of things I want to discuss from the news, but it's fine. You know what? Okay, work with me here.
Okay.
Happy Monday.
Oh, I was going to say happy birthday.
I don't
know.
know. No.
Oh, I was like, oh, it's someone's birthday today. It's gonna be so old, you know.
Happy Monday. Happy Monday to you.
Ebo.
Ukulela amapostilini.
Always have to.
It's a beautiful Monday. Good afternoon, all you beautiful drivers out there. Welcome to the best drive on the N1.
Yes.
It's the Marvel Drive coming to you live on literally every single platform you can imagine. www.ilovemarvel.live is where we are on audio stream. Of course, we are live on YouTube as well. I Love Marvel Live is where we are. Facebook, Twitter, we're also there. On Facebook, I Love Marvel.live. On Twitter, I Love Marvel Al is where we at. My name is Mcedisi, hanging out with my most amazing crew.
The most amazing.
Starting off with Mr. Tspepo Segale.
No.
What's good, everybody?
Usually it's like this. Why?
I mean,
what's going on?
New week, new us, new strategy.
Oh, look at him being so spicy.
Yeah.
So early in the morning. Not in the morning.
This is exactly why I didn't start with you.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Clearly, I'm not ready for this Monday.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tspepo Segale.
What's good?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I am good. I'm good.
I'm okay.
Were you actually asking what's good, or were you just saying it like, what's good? What's good, everybody? I don't think you were actually asking.
It came out and I was like, however it's received.
I don't think he was actually asking you.
Yeah, now that I think about it,
it was something like, what's good?
Yeah. You weren't really asking me. All right, it's cool, Tspepo. I'm good anyway. Thanks for asking.
Yes.
Yeah. Miss Tshego Mabena,
Yes.
how are you?
I am feeling so great.
Tspepo,
Yes.
work with me here. This dress,
Uh-huh.
isn't this the dress that Bonang wore to the RGB interview?
You know what? Actually,
can't
remember.
remember,
It is.
Is.
I didn't know, so I was on Twitter, and then I saw her wearing. I was like, wait a minute, that dress looks familiar, and I was like, oh, I have it.
It is this dress.
I didn't know.
So, a little background story.
Yes.
While we're prepping, right?
Oh,
She's like, oh my gosh, the girlies are showing, right? So now,
wow.
if you watch the interview,
Yeah.
there's
What
a part where
girlies
they
were-
ask her about the girlies, and she's like, well, we do what we can with the little
Yes.
that we have.
Not yet, darling.
Not there,
yet.
not
Not
there.
yet.
No,
We shall close.
We're clearly not doing the little.
Give
Yeah,
me
yeah,
the
yeah.
money,
Yes.
so I can do the things to be done, and then I
okay.
can say the things that need to be said.
Yes.
All right. Lost to do so little time. It's such a beautiful day to do radio. Today, coming up in the first hour of the show, we're playing the Drive Tunes where we guess that song.
Yeah.
Mm.
I think-
Reigning King match. I'm just saying.
Come on. I mean, honestly, now that it's 2021,
Yeah.
we can do 2020 hits. Because remember, I used to complain last year, oh, let's do 2020. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
my gosh.
Who's dropped this year?
We can.
2021.
Doja Cat, no?
Oh Lord.
I don't listen.
Isn't there like a remix with Ariana, Doja, and Megan?
Megan the Stallion.
Yeah. It's a
Yeah, I think
2021
I saw
hit.
something, but the thing is, I didn't really listen to music last year. So you're sitting me
Don't
up for
lie.
Namanga.
Don't lie.
I listened to John
Namanga.
Willie Gate. I listened to like 5 songs throughout the entire
Of all songs, I listened to John Willie Gates.
Yeah,
Even
son.
did you hear the way you
John
said it?
Willie
I
Gates.
listened to John Willie Gates.
And then I listened to like 5 songs.
And then I listened to
Yeah.
Not sure.
Oh my gosh. Okay, no, it's fine.
Oh, gosh.
Right, we'll see. And then we're talking, you are worth it. Do you know your self-worth? But you know when people are like looking for a relationship, Gulon, leave how I know your worth.
Boy, nah. Who right?
Can you attest to
Nah. Please now.
Oh my gosh, that's
I
the
can
first
attest.
hour. Of course you can. Well, we don't know that to be true, honestly.
Oh, right.
It is
Honestly.
true.
And then coming up in the second hour, we have our celeb pearl where we take you behind the red velvet ropes. What are we talking about there?
I always give you 3 words.
Yeah.
3
Okay.
key words.
Yes.
Moving,
Okay.
flying,
All right.
weight.
Weight.
Yeah.
As in scale weight.
Yeah, like weight.
How big are you? How small
yeah,
are you?
weight.
Okay, well,
So
that's a bit
moving-
triggering.
Yeah.
Flying
Yeah.
and weight.
And weight.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds very interesting.
Yes.
Cool. And then in the last half an hour of the second hour, we have our ship drive. What are we talking about there, ship captain?
I'm not gonna say it.
What?
You were having a debate because my producer
Yeah.
wrote something on the script, and I was like, I'm definitely not saying that. Like the caption is so cheesy.
And I honestly just feel like she should say it.
No.
Run with it.
Okay, this is what my producer said. Not
No,
me.
it's fine.
This is my
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Thank
Don't do
you.
it.
Thank
Don't do
you.
it. It's
All
fine.
right, today we're talking the power of words.
Yes.
The power of words. About I love you.
Oh dear.
Love the word.
Specifically, I love you.
Yes.
Do you guys think those words carry weight?
Of course they do.
Do they really?
Yeah.
They do.
No. I don't know. Yes and no. Because they should, but they don't. If that makes sense.
Yeah,
Okay.
I hear you.
About I love you.
Yeah.
I hear them too many times. man.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you've heard them so
Show
much that they've
me
lost
that
the
you
weight.
love me.
Ooh,
Stop
child.
saying it.
Yes.
Okay, cool. We're gonna take a quick ad break, and then when we come back, we officially kick this show off and get it on the road. And of course, playing that game that I always win as the reigning champion.
Well,
Please.
delusions
Please
are
now.
also
Please, when last did you
an
win?
avocation. of
When
it.
last did you
Oh
win?
dear. 17 after 3 Central African time. You are still tuned into the best drive on the N1. It's the Marvel Drive coming to you right here on I Love Marvel Live is where we at. We're gonna take a quick ad break, and then when we come back, it's time for Game Tunes.
Day before yesterday, actually, my mom is in Roundabout, right?
Yeah.
She calls me. It's like, yo, I almost called that name. She called me. Like, she's like, yo.
Hey, my ngongoza. My
Does she call you
jinkeleza.
like
My
there's a mom-
jinkeleza.
Yeah, I feel like a
Do
mom
you
goes-
have your mask, my jinkeleza?
my my siba
My zongo.
Guys, man.
my
guys.
siba Brigitte.
My siba- Nah, guys, man.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
She calls me Panda, man. Come on. Panda, like isn't a panda.
The panda bear.
Yeah.
Oh, panda.
Panda.
Oh, were you a panda when you were young?
Na 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 na.
Wait.
Le choir le.
Wait.
Needs 5 dance.
Needs 5 dance.
You know, failing how to hum in church, you must just know it's chai.
Amazing grace. I want people to sing with me too. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. You wake me.
Fuck.
20 after 3 Central African time. So, how this game plays or how it works.
Thank you.
Eyeball. Plays words are synonyms. How this game plays, how this game works. No?
But what
man.
Oxford English, please.
Yes.
Thank
Oh
you.
my gosh. Did you take me to Oxford? Oh, Mixila, Oxford.
No, but
Oh, okay.
you were there.
Oh,
Yes,
come on.
you were there.
Oh, come on. All right, it's time for us to play Drive Tunes. How this game works is we're going to find 2020 hits, right? So we agreed on the year 2020.
Yes.
Right? And then it plays like 5-10 seconds, and then we need to guess the song. We need to guess the name of the artist, guess the name of the song to get a point.
Yebo.
Yes.
we are Grimos.
Why are you looking at Tapa like that?
But, and this is something that I never won in 2020. I
Half
feel like, no, to like go the whole 9 yards, you must like sing the song.
Nah. It's because
sing
he
a line
knows he
from
has the vocals. Tina us now.
Not you who used to shame me for my bad vocals. Don't lie.
That is true.
I mean,
There's no
you
way
don't
I'm
have
singing.
to sing all of it. Just like sing a line from the song. Okay, let's do this for an extra point.
Okay.
You sing the line, a line from the song.
No,
So if you get the name
What
of
if
the
you lie?
Yeah, and also
What do you
if
mean,
it's a
what if
song
you
that
lie?
we both don't know,
And
then
then
I
you-
make shit up and like,
and then
give
now
the
you
language,
make-
and I can easily make stuff up. And then what happens?
Exactly.
But well, I mean, when they play the answer, we'll be able to hear the lyrics, no?
Not
Yeah,
all of it. What
no,
if
but the
I
thing is,
sing
yeah.
a part that they don't
Like
play?
a different
No,
part.
but obviously, I think we are honest people.
Are we?
When?
I'm
When?
just saying.
Mcedisi Sindane
Come
was
on.
us.
You know,
come
honest
on.
people.
Come
I can pull
on.
out files from both of you right
Yes,
now.
What?
When license yakho. When
Drag us all.
then you did something. Wakaba manga straight
Baba,
face. You always had a straight face.
I literally committed
Oh,
one
come
offense
I
on.
will
right now,
not
hanging
let it
over my
go.
head.
I will not let it go.
Okay, so what?
Sorry.
You guys are like twittering my idea.
I glitter it properly.
So
Like,
no singing a line from the
let's do-
song.
Look, if you feel like you're powerful and you want to sing,
Yeah. Okay,
you must.
but then you don't get an extra point.
Yes, no,
All
no.
right. So the most important thing here, drivers, is the fact that you must get the name of the artist and the
Yes.
name of the song correctly to get a point.
Yes.
If you feel brave, you can sing it, and then if we know the song, I guess
Yeah.
we'll give you an extra point. No.
Yeah.
All right. Is
We
that
can
cool?
do that. Yeah.
Cool. Are we ready with our game? Right. While we are waiting for that, Luanda, King Alan Bulawa,
Luanda.
saying Happy Monday.
Happy Monday to
What
you.
it do, Luanda?
Like, Luanda is a member of the family.
No,
Bona.
Wait, he's within.
Yes.
He's within.
He's within.
Yes.
That's why I'm saying he needs to be here, man.
Yes.
COVID.
Ish. An ex-official member of the Best Drive team.
Yeah.
On the N1, yes.
The best.
Hi, Luanda. Happy Monday to you too. We hope you had a fantastic weekend.
Mm.
And we hope you have a fantastic week. We can't wait to hang out with you every single day because you're like loyal, you know?
Yeah.
And we absolutely love
he
you.
needs a loyalty card.
Like loyalty points.
Yeah, like loyalty points, but a loyalty card.
But then imagine then he says he wants to redeem it. So what does it get?
He
London,
comes
you
into
can't.
studio. How? A day in the seat and does a thing.
As in, does
Who
it.
said he wants to be on radio?
Who said he wants to
maybe
see
he
us?
does.
Who said he wants to see y'all?
Facts.
Maybe me,
That's
but not
true.
you guys.
That is true.
Probably wants to come and hang out with me. Not you guys though.
Yes.
Mm.
Are we ready with our game? Are we ready? All right, let's roll it. So one more time, how this game works is we're gonna play like 5 or 10 seconds of the song. We need to be able to guess the name of the artist and the name of the song. You need to get them both in order to get the point. If you get one, it's no point.
There's no half points now.
There are no half points here. We are done doing things half.
Yeah, half measures avail us nothing.
There
What?
you go.
We get nothing from half measures.
No, you said half.
Half measures avail us nothing. Yes.
Okay, that's
Oxford
hectic.
English.
That is definitely Oxford English. Okay, we literally have like 5 minutes to play this game now.
Okay,
Are we
okay.
ready? Let's go.
Tshego.
Oh yeah, I guess just say your name. Yeah.
Billie Eilish. Hey man, I remember I got this, but I got it wrong.
If you get it wrong, we try.
It's I don't want to see you cry.
Billie Eilish, I don't want to see you cry.
I don't want you anymore. Something like that.
Yeah, pick one. I don't want to
Tspepo.
see you cry, or I mean,
I don't want to see you cry. I'm just gonna take.
Is that your
one.
final answer?
That's my final answer.
and unfortunately, she gets it wrong. You can't get it.
Why?
Well, I mean, because we can't see the answer,
Oh, yeah.
maybe you could
Actually,
get it.
because you know what I mean?
Yeah, all right.
What's your answer?
So
Tshego?
we'll rely. Okay, what's your answer?
I am gonna take a wild guess. It's a very educated guess.
I tell you
Yeah.
what, yes, Mario was
So,
judging me while looking at me. I no.
I thought you know what? There's another song that I think it might be.
Yeah.
I'm not
Okay,
sure.
okay.
No Time to Die, but I don't think it is, but I think it is. So it's
By who?
No Time to Die, Billie Eilish.
Billie Eilish, No Time to Die. You
Yes.
said Billie Eilish.
I don't want to
I don't want to see you cry. Or I don't want you to go. You said which one are you picking?
I don't
want to
I don't want to see you cry.
All right, let's roll the answer.
Your tea is is
So weird because we can't see anything.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so I don't even know. No, hopefully, and I have confidence in myself.
I'm of good confidence.
Hey,
in
when
what
I'm
I say.
okay, so you said I'm guessing. I'm taking
What if he
it.
gets it right?
But what if God was working through me?
Oh, God working through you.
Okay,
Yes,
I'm about
no,
to share
God,
the screen
ungipha
right
my
now.
answer. You know what I mean?
And
And then I'm actually spitting.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that.
Let's see the weekend. I'm like,
Let's
All right, let's
Yo,
see.
Time's up. The answer is
Billie Eilish, My Future. You both get it wrong.
Agu tricky.
but I said
tricky.
Billie Eilish.
But you both get it wrong. All right.
Oh, it's because of that picture. That picture misleads me. I always see the picture of the girl lying down.
It's
She's
like,
crying. So
no,
that's why I
okay.
said I want to see.
No,
crying.
it's fine.
Wait, what
Uh,
is the name of the song?
Your future.
Your Future.
Yeah,
Okay.
Billie Eilish, Your
I'm
Future.
gonna try to remember it for the next time.
So, see.
Yeah.
All right, let's roll the second song.
Let's be honest.
Yo.
Tshego, Maroon 5.
Uh-huh.
See.
Are you sure it's Maroon 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
Z.
Guess.
Don't look at me like that.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I don't know.
No. All right, none of us know. Let's roll the
Strawberry
answer.
But it's
Okay.
Maroon 5. I'll just say running in the altar. What was he saying?
Running in the altar.
I don't know. I might as well
I
say
you actually
something.
get it correct.
time's up.
No, it's
The
definitely
answer
not running.
is
Oh.
Holy. Justin Bieber. No.
Yeah, so much for
So
Maroon 5.
So
It's okay. Let's roll the third song.
Yeah, it's been a long night.
Yo,
It's been a long night.
we've done this before.
Tspepo.
yeah.
This is definitely Britney Spears. Definitely.
Uh-huh.
What's the name of the song?
Snap. I
darling?
literally heard the song play over the weekend. They performed it. Oh my word. They performed it on Drag Race and I was watching Drag Race.
Yes, honey.
Well, it doesn't help now.
It does not. It really doesn't.
And there's no
Lord.
half
Okay, it's fine.
points.
Long night. I'm just gonna.
Britney Spears, Long Night.
It's definitely Britney Spears. I think.
Guys,
okay.
we're still on 0, all of us.
We definitely are.
If those half points, we would have been winning, friend.
time's up. The answer is
Miley Cyrus, Midnight
Sorry,
Sky.
Drag Race, yeah, how they like
Did I not say Britney Spears with all my chest?
You really did.
All the muscles
With
in my chest.
conviction.
Hey!
All right,
I
let's roll the
know.
next song.
Today's video.
Shoes on,
Huh?
shoes on.
Yo. Good child.
Oh,
Yeah,
I don't
no.
even know. I can't even guess. You know, you
Thank
can't
you,
even
Nick.
No, let's no.
It's Caucasian boys.
Roll it up, let's
I know
see.
that for a fact.
What if it's chain smoke? I think it's like chain smoke.
I don't know.
I don't know.
time's up. The answer is
Definitely.
They are
whatever
not
that
Caucasian.
is.
They're definitely Asian.
Definitely, yeah.
Well,
Definitely
okay.
Asian.
Yeah.
All right. The last look. Nah, if we don't get this one, it's chai for
Rock,
all of
paper,
us.
It is.
scissors.
We're gonna rock paper scissors to
We are
determine
going to rock
who
paper,
emerges
scissors.
victorious. All right. Okay. Producer.
Little closer, 'cause you come a little closer, 'cause you.
Yes. See, I know the song.
I'm gonna take a wild guess. Nah.
Wow, wow.
I'm gonna say. Okay, I'm gonna take a
I can
wild
already
guess
tell
and
you've
say
lost.
yeah.
So sorry.
I'm gonna say Demi Lovato,
Uh-huh.
Closer, or Miley Cyrus.
That is
Closer.
No,
not.
I'm gonna take a
choose
guess.
one.
I'm gonna
Hey!
take a guess. But
Yeah, okay.
I don't even know if the song was released in 2020.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
Ooh, man.
Ariana Grande, NASA.
Wrong.
Yeah, no.
Wait, let's hear. Let's
I
hear.
mean,
you both wrong.
At this point, if I get the artist correct, guys, one of the two
I
artists.
refuse.
No.
You are
the
wrong.
answer is
You're
Oh,
wrong.
Lord. But also
okay, no,
come on,
I think
Blackpink.
let's do one more.
Yeah.
One more.
Oh, you guys are such
Yeah.
sore losers.
Okay, let's go. One more.
Drake feature you. Ah, flip! I can see it. That's the music video.
Isn't it that like that nice like dance? Okay, I don't
It's
know.
not Juicy Slide.
No, not
No.
Tissy Slide. Tissy Slide was definitely.
Wait. Ah, flip! I know the song. My brother plays it all the time.
Eh.
Yeah, Drake. I don't
Yeah,
know.
nah.
Featuring Man.
No, no, I don't think so. I hope you. And I roll the time. Ah,
How
yo.
owing.
It's Drake, though. I think
time's
it's
up.
Drake.
The answer is
Yeah, Pop Star! Pop Star was the
Yeah,
answer!
Okay.
Pop
Well,
Star!
obviously, we had an agreement,
I
so
won.
we are going to rock paper scissors for
I
this
won. I got Drake.
thing. Let's go. We're rock paper
Wait,
scissoring.
let's do one more.
No, we're not.
I won't include Zambi.
We're not.
Oh,
Time.
you're not gonna get
Let's
it
go.
anyway.
We're rock
Let's
paper
go.
scissoring. Let's go.
Let's go. rock. Wait,
Okay.
wait. Is it rock paper scissors?
Yes.
Or rock paper scissors?
Rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
And then if you go rock, paper, after you immediately get this.
Yeah, let's go.
Immediately.
All right.
All right, let's
1,
go.
2, 3.
Rock,
Rock, paper, scissors. Bah, okay, you're out. Come.
Fire you out.
User. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors.
I think I was scored.
Rock, paper, scissors. Okay, fine. Tshego wins this one. Congratulations, Tshego.
Okay,
Oh,
shot.
yes.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
She
How does
cheated,
it
though.
feel to be losers?
She cheated though. She cheated
How
though.
did I?
She was preempting me.
Yeah.
She cheated, but it's fine.
I did it.
Well, y'all both cheated. You just
I know you lost first
You're
round.
just a bad cheater. She's clearly a winner and cheating.
32 after
You
3.
lost, you
Central African time. It's time for us to head into the bottom of the hour. News headlines for the first time today. Let's go, Tshego. No, Temple. Sorry.
See, I can tell you
All right.
lost.
All right, at the bottom of the hour for I Love Marvel.live news. My name is Mcedisi Segale, and the time is now 15:32 p.m. Central African time. Your top stories are as follows. Motoledi justifies land border closures, while Prime Media acting CEO says company is taking allegations against DJs very seriously. A quick look at our finances. The dollar is trading at 15 rands and 29 cents, while the euro is trading at 18 rands and 47 cents. The pound is trading at 20 rands and 70 cents. And your weather, Johannesburg, 22 degrees with wind speeds of 16 kilometers per hour.
You're still tuned in to the best drive on the N1. It's the Marvel Drive coming to you live, of course, on your YouTube. We're at I Love Marvel Live. On Facebook, I Love Marvel.live is where we are. So I remember we spoke about this the one time, the Euphonic, and I didn't even know Euphonic was at 947.
Oh, Euphonic and DJ Fresh.
I know Fresh is at 947. I didn't know Euphonic was there. So
Didn't know.
who does the Fresh drive now? They by
That's a
that
very
other
good
station.
thing. And we're
our
going to talk about it on
competition.
Celeb
Is
also,
it?
Yeah. Because remember, I did mention it. That's how we know about it.
Yes, I
And
remember.
then, yeah.
So this case is progressing.
Yeah.
It's serious. It wasn't just banter. It wasn't just a
For
stand for vibes. It's actually very serious. And people's jobs are
On the line.
On the line. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
It's a mess, eh?
It is
It
a
is,
mess. Cheers. And you know what they say? Yeah, hey, but Fresh's lawyers are the one.
Are they?
Yeah, the things they did to Penny
Tshego Mabena,
and
remember?
Tshego Mabena.
Mm.
His lawyers are the one. Also, Euphonics. Do you remember when
Euphonic Valley,
the Bonang issue? Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Do you guys really
This is
think
like
he used to like beat her?
Of course. That one, without a shadow of doubt, I believe that.
Really? Yo. Oh
I'll
my gosh.
just say
What?
yes. I don't know.
Is it?
Remember, she even spoke about it. She was
Yeah.
like, people didn't believe me. I'm just
Yeah.
I'm not happy. I don't want to say happy, but
Mcedisi go
the
to
way
private
she handled the situation was very professional.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
There was no going back and forth like, hey,
Yeah.
jobs are being,
Yeah.
you handled it
Yeah.
professional.
You know what was really funny this one time?
What?
I was watching Slicker. Apparently they dated Mos.
Yes,
Slicker was
yes.
like, I don't know who that girl is.
Really?
Yeah. He was like,
Was
no,
Slicker-
she was very young.
Oh, Snicker's that
Squatter
guy.
camp.
Yes.
I didn't know she was very young. Hey. I don't know who that girl is.
Okay.
I thought that was very weird.
Very. Why
But-
would you deny?
I don't know, but apparently Bonang wanted him.
Really?
And I was like, yes,
I don't know. I don't know Bonang's type.
No, but Bonang name.
Type yakhe from euphonic to AKA.
But if you
To
look, there's like
Slicker.
a
To
trend.
Slicker.
What's
What's the trend?
Boma screw, not screw, but like older screw
Baddies.
type, like baddies, yeah. So that are like
Hood niggas.
Yeah,
that are
because
like
if you look
But
at the
popular.
euphonic doesn't look like a hood person.
Also, she dated the
Euphonic
bunch.
looks.
Okay, no,
Euphonic
no,
is quite hood. Like
He
Euphonic
doesn't
is,
look.
But she dated the bunch.
Liti
Let's
Bunch.
see, Bunch, but
He's not a
that one was
screw.
he's not a screw.
the Bunch
but
and
he's-
AKA same WhatsApp group.
But I mean, like,
Euphonically,
popular-
slick, same. But they are two opposite people.
Yeah.
Look at AKA
Ah.
euphonic.
But
I get.
AKA na unabu
Eh.
Keleninyana, like unobu euphonic. Let's see for
Keleni.
let's sabo euphonic nabo.
Liti Bunch.
Footy Bunch was.
I
yeah.
supported the
That's why I'm
bunch
like,
one.
Yes, I like
no,
that one.
but I'm saying that if I had to see a guy and I'm like, let me get Bonang. If I'm friends with her,
Yeah.
let me get you, man. I wouldn't know.
I would probably.
Whoa.
I don't want to lie. I think if I were to,
Because she was crashing on the baby also.
Oh.
Yes, I remember.
you know
Lee
the baby-
McNeil at some point she crashed on me. I'm like,
Ngamlandela Lil Uzi Vert.
Oh my gosh.
I envision Bonang dating like a businessman.
That's what Lorna said.
Yes.
Lorna said you must go for a businessman.
Yeah, because she has like that stature, but then she goes for like these men.
I want them funny. They want the bad ones. They want to break
Yeah,
and
and
take your
Your
heart.
heart. Cheers. 36 after 3. It's okay. It's fine.
And write songs about you.
And write songs
Yes.
about you.
The voice note. That's the voice note intro of the song.
Yo, cheers. My goodness me. Some of us head into a music break. Coming to you today on this very beautiful Monday is a song by Thabang Paleng, and it's titled Where Did You Go? Featuring Complexity. Yeah, bro. I can't wait to hear that one. New music debuting on the
Love
Melville
it.
Drive.
Love it.
We absolutely love it. We'll check you after this one. Enjoy it.
Nothing was the same since you've been gone. What happened to our love? Don't wanna be alone. Girl, I let you go, and I want you back, and now I was wrong. It's you that I love, nobody else can take your place. Where did you go? Where did you go? Girl, I wanna know. Where did you go? Where did you go? 'Cause I'm on my own, my baby. Where did you go? Where did you go? Girl, I wanna know. I wanna know. Where did you go? Where did you go? 'Cause I'm on my own. Girl, I wanna know. Where did you go? Ngiyakhumbula baby, njalo nje uzobuya nini na sikhulume ngale ndaba. Girl, I let you go, and I want you back. I know I was wrong. It's you that I love, and nobody else can take your place. Where did you go? Where did you go? Girl, I wanna know, baby. Where did you go? Where did you go? 'Cause I'm on my own. I'm on my own. Where did you go? Where did you go? Girl, I wanna know. I wanna know. Where did you go? Where did you go? 'Cause I'm on my own. Girl, I wanna know. Where did you go? Where did you go? Yeah.
Where did you go? Thabang Paleng featuring Complexity on the Melville Drive.
Yeah.
It's a nice song, ne?
It
Yeah.
is.
It's actually a dope
man.
song.
It was nice. I enjoyed it.
It was
I enjoyed
really
it.
lovely. Yeah,
I really
yeah.
did.
Don't lie, you were tearing up here. Asking yourself what your ex went.
Oh, it's okay. It's not that deep.
It
This
really
is
is
club
okay.
vibes, okay? This is not like
Beka
Drake.
ngokutshengisa in.
It's-
In
Sheba kubonisa in.
King A. Oh wow. Oh wow. 40 after 3 Central African time. You know what?
What?
Just because they left Netepo,
Yes.
I think now we must ask the question like, do you know yourself?
Wait.
They just use the topic of the day.
I'm asking.
Explain it.
Yeah.
They left because I know my self-worth.
So
And they were like, no, so siyahamba ke ngoku.
also the last time Tepo you said you left.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like because
No, yeah.
Which
Which one is it? Which one is it now?
No, you're stressing me out. It was a very dark time in my life.
Okay.
But no, yes. So what happened was, no, I actually don't want to get into detail. But why unje? No, I think it was it was a mutual separation of powers, man.
Mutual
Yes.
separation of
State and
powers.
church.
Basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
It's litmus.
It was
Alright.
mountains not being able to,
I see.
immovable properties.
I see.
It's my
Self-worth
fine.
is what we're talking about on the Marvel Drive. You are worth it. 42 after 3 Central African time. Of course, remember, please join the conversation with us. We absolutely love hearing from you. We'll absolutely love talking to you. I love Marvel.live is where we are on Facebook. I love Marvel as where we are on Twitter. Now, when I say self-worth,
Why would you say
Self-worth.
okay, no, maybe let me not start it this way.
Thinking of yourself.
Do you know your worth?
Oh, yes.
Yes, girl.
Normally,
Yes.
no, normally
Yes.
I would pose these questions, right? And
Yeah.
then they would say, wait, what do you mean? In
I
what
know.
context? So you
Self-worth
don't
say
care.
yes, Tim.
Okay,
Corner.
do you know your
Of
self-worth?
course.
It's straight to the point. Do you know
Yes.
your self-worth? Yes.
Well,
Okay, all right. So, because you want to
I'm
talk
not
so
sure.
much, Nim, what do you mean?
Yes. Elaborate on what
No.
aspect of
It's
self-worth
a
you're
very-
defining.
yeah,
that's not
elaborate,
necessary. That is not
please.
necessary. Okay. How do you figure out your self-worth?
How do you figure out?
Yeah. How do you figure out your self-worth? Like when you say, I know my self-worth, what criteria would you have used to get
Personally-
to that point?
Personally, I think it would have to be going through some stuff
Yes.
for you to realize your self-worth.
Yeah.
Okay.
So people have to kind of like play around with your self-worth. Step on you, shake naman, clap.
Yeah.
I know. And it doesn't necessarily have to be people only, but things too.
Yeah.
Things that you achieve, I guess, along the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like walking and picking up things, man, and realizing what you have.
Huh. For you?
Yeah, I suppose there's there's that whole thing of life will definitely sort of have you questioning and like, what am I willing to sort of deal with? What am I willing to settle with? But I suppose also when you come from a place of self-love, I think that's one of the
Self-love.
that's one of the things that I really advocate for, because I feel like when you love yourself, anything else that sort of goes against that, you will know this is not for me. You know what I mean? And that goes across
So you
the
have
board.
to have self-love
To have
self-worth. You think
Yes.
so?
I think so, because how say that anything goes.
That's
it's like
Well,
true.
no, I don't think that's true. I mean, sometimes you draw boundaries with yourself. Like you have boundaries, but you don't necessarily love yourself.
What do you
no,
mean?
but I think for you to have healthy boundaries and like be able to stick to your guns, there is a level of I won't
guess
stand
so.
for this. Therefore,
Yeah, no,
there
I
is
feel what you mean.
You know what I mean?
I know
Like,
what you mean. Yeah.
whereas more to
Okay.
us now, a huge self-worth, self-love kind of dynamic.
Yeah,
It'll
yeah.
be like, oh, whoever comes, like, oh my gosh, I'm ready to
Yeah.
yes, come
Yeah,
through.
yeah.
Oh my gosh, like, you know what I mean? It's
And
like,
also, it's like not self-love. Yeah, what would you say? Worth.
Self-worth.
Self-worth. Yes.
Yeah.
It's a thing of, man, when people test you.
yes,
You know,
yes.
when people leave,
Yeah.
when people come in,
You know. Yeah.
And even when
Huh.
people come and go, it doesn't shake who you are as a human being.
Yes.
And that's
Yeah.
most important, to be grounded in that sense. Whereas when you're reliant too much on other people,
Exactly, when you're reliant on other people.
Yeah.
Cheers.
It
But
becomes
self-love
rough.
is hard, eh?
Yeah,
Well,
it
of
is.
course,
It is.
it's really not the easiest thing to
It's
do.
very hard.
We're talking you are worth it, your self-worth on the Marvel Drive. Now, according to self-worth theory, self-worth is determined mostly by our self-evaluated abilities and our performance in one or more activities
Performance,
that
yeah.
we deem valuable. However, people commonly use other yardsticks to measure their self-worth, like self-love, and
what it is you'll stand for,
what it is that you stand for. Huh? Do you guys love yourselves?
Yo, too much, man. Too much. Too much. It's hard sometimes. Like you know, you have those days where you wake up and you're like, yo, I know, girl, what's going on. But then you look at you know, very interesting, man. So recently I'm starting to learn about culture. Like South African culture, and this thing of surnames. Like, why is there so much pride in people's surnames, clans and tribes? And my brother broke it down for me so well. He's like, it's so important for you to learn about your surname, know what kind of animal your surname is, know what clan you come from, because that's where your self-worth, I guess, you get to see it more. Because when things, it's like in English culture, in the English culture with my Queen Elizabeth. I've watched Bridgerton and I'm done. And there's this part where the lady says to the Duchess, she goes, you're Bridgerton. We are Bridgertons. Nothing gets to us. And once you start knowing your animal, where you come from, your history, you walk differently. You know that when you walk in a room,
you're solidified. You're a solid human.
For an example, with me, my clan animal is, I think it's a buffalo. I think so. They walk in packs. They walk in packs. They never walk alone. Always in packs. And I've realized a lot of people say when you walk into a room, you demand presence. You demand there's something, man, you know. And I realized that, it's me. I'm carrying that surname. Those animals, I guess, they're behind me. So once you know yourself, man, research.
Unali, that thing.
Yes, you know,
very
that
interesting.
thing.
It's very interesting because my family alone is a bird.
Birds of a feather,
you fly
together.
It's a yellow bird.
No, but honestly, do research on the bird. Understand what does the bird, like, literally you have to Google.
You know what? When I first heard it, I was just like, I could be nothing further than a bird, because I must hear a Leo, and hair fire sign, and then say bird.
Yeah, but I mean, it might be the different attributes that you pick up from both.
Is it?
You know what I mean? Yeah, because I mean, as humans, we are quite complex. We're not just a bird. Or, you know
and know what you've done in life, man. Things that you've conquered. Things that you've. The lions and tigers you've kind of like torn apart on the way. You know, once you need to ground yourself. Because then nothing can shake you.
Absolutely.
Talking
about things that you've gone through in life, things that you've had to overcome, tear apart, and what did you do when you found yourself in a space where you know that it's not contributing positively to your worth or making you doubt your self-worth?
Okay, guys,
we are looking very deep.
Sure. I think, you know what? I think it's a balance of, it's one of those things where you balance the importance of stuff. And I think as people, and I've always said this, people, we place a lot of meaning. Like, we give things their meanings. Like, so for instance, you get a gig, whatever, and then you choose the value that you will sort of place on it. How important is it to you? You know, so I remember this one time I got a gig. It was a dodgy gig, and I was just like, no, man. No, I would literally rather starve. You know what I mean? And I made that decision. And at the time, people were like, oh no, this is so dodgy. Why are you doing this? But then afterwards, I realized that was so good for me. And even the same person then came back and sort of offered me a better thing because I sort of stuck to my guns. You know, so there's power in that.
Cheers.
I think in anything, with self-worth and self-love, you need to know what you want.
Yes.
If you don't know what you want, then you won't know how to ground yourself.
Exactly.
For as long as you know what you want, you know how you're gonna get it, I think you're good. Then you can find that. Because, for an example, relationships, and take a relationship, for an example. If you know what kind of standard you want from a guy, you know how you want to be treated, you know how you want to be respected in a relationship, you know how you want him or her to look at you, then you would know that when you're faced with somebody who doesn't give you those things, your self-worth won't be reliant on them. Because you have so much in you, you have so much light in you. You know that once this person, yes, you're good looking, yes, you have money, yes, you what. But because you can't give that to me, I'm going to have to leave. And then leaving becomes easier. It hurts, but it becomes easier.
Yes.
You don't have to find yourself sticking to somebody. Because then it goes to the thing of ideas.
Yeah.
Once you have, it doesn't even have to be a relationship, a guy or girl. It can be anything, a job. You have an idea of the job, what you want, but the reality that you're faced with isn't what it is.
And then you are able to make those decisions depending on yourself.
And I guess when you leave that situation, you understand.
You understand.
Of course, yes.
It hurts, but I understand why.
Even when they say no, that no, it's like, oh, okay. But for me, it's yes.
Yes. All right. Tembi Baloy 97 coming through on Twitter. This is Periscope. Says everyone is born worthy.
Yeah.
It's when you don't stick to your boundaries that will make you question it.
Agreed.
If you don't stick to your boundaries.
Yeah. So you are born worthy, but when you don't stick to your boundaries and you don't give yourself the self-respect, then you're going to start doubting your worth.
Do you then? Okay. The boundaries. How are they set? Are they set when you have your self-worth?
Yes.
Or not yet?
I think boundaries are generally. I think for you to be able to set boundaries, there needs to be a level of self-worth.
Well, of course.
You know what I mean? It's impossible to because somebody.
Self-worth, I think, comes with self-boundaries.
Yes.
Not self-boundaries, I mean, comes with boundaries. Same as self-love. Because then you know exactly what you tolerate, you know what you don't tolerate.
Exactly.
You say, I am worth XYZ. I will not be spoken to in this way.
Yes.
I will not be done this too. I will not be treated in this way. And this is a boundary.
Yeah.
Once you cross it, then...
And you know what's the sad thing? Because there are pros and cons to knowing your self-worth. The cons is that you come across as cocky, arrogant,
absolutely.
Beep.
Yeah. People. The thing is, people aren't used to people who are healthy, who have a healthy self-esteem, and who are able to sort of stand their ground. Yes. So when they're faced with someone who's able to be like, no, actually, I'd rather go without than deal with this. It's like, oh, you think you're all that?
You think you're all that?
Well, actually, maybe I am. You know what I mean? So I think we need to start cultivating that even in our kids. Like I tried to do that with the kids at home. I'm like, listen, you do not stand for X, Y, and Z. If things do not align with you, it's chilled. You know what I mean?
All right. Funny, not even funny. Interesting that you mentioned children. Now let's talk about starting to instill this value of self-worth, and you are worth it in children, but also to people who don't know that are older. What would you say to them to say, dude, I don't know my self-worth. How do I figure it out? I'm asking you. What would you say?
So for me personally, I think when cultivate a thing is self-love. That's important. I think self-love, if you start cultivating a thing of understanding was A, you're not perfect, and you're probably never going to be perfect, and no one's perfect, but B, understand that you only have this one life, this one body, this whatever. So don't use other people as a yardstick as to how far you can go, whatever. Like you're not here to run anyone's race. And once you're solid in that, it's very easy to stand your ground with whatever. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I think self-love more than anything.
No, definitely with me too. With my friends, I'm very big on that. I always tell them, ladies, do you know what you're worth? You need to know your self-worth. You need to know what you've done. For me, before I can even go as far as reminding them that, oh, you don't have to get your self-worth from people, I remind them what they've done. Because sometimes, when you're in a dark place and you become clouded, you never see the things that you've done. You've never seen the stars that you've put out there in the sky because you're so clouded. So before I can even say, hey, Mcedisi, Mcedisi, do you remember that you did this last year? Remember when you're going through this, you did this. Remember how you told me this and this and that. Remind them, because the conscious is so flooded with dark things.
The negative
that whole
stuff,
thing of I'm not worth it, I didn't do it. And I'm always saying, ladies, please, I'm blessed.
Cheers.
My friends are a reflection of me most of the time in terms of the self-ethics, work ethics, and the things that they're doing. So I constantly remind themselves. But it becomes hard because sometimes you have to remind yourself.
Absolutely.
You have to remind
that's the most
yourself.
important.
Exactly. And even, especially with guys, I always tell them, we're at that age where you want to rely on somebody else to do something, or you're rushing to do something. And I always have to remind them that, hey, Mgani, no. Those goals we want, when we want to convoy in this, when we want to do this and travel as girls, we're going to do that.
Cheers. That's absolutely interesting. 55 after 3 Central African time. We're talking know your worth. You are worth it. Self-worth. It's time for us to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to start the official second hour of the show. Quick recap on the first hour of the show. We played our game that Tshego won. by rock, paper, scissors. That was not really fair, but was fair. Oksalayo Winile, that's fair. You did win. We can't take that away from you. Then, of course, we spoke about you are worth it. Self-worth, self-love. How do you measure it? The yardsticks.
Go lonely, but
it's worth it.
Yes.
Go lonely, but it's worth it.
It's very worth it.
I love that one.
In for a certain period, for a certain chapter in your life, and it's okay if they leave.
Yes.
They mustn't
it's okay
take
to say
from
end
you.
of chapter.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you must not be depleted because
when
someone
is taking from you all the time. All the time they're just taking. No.
Chivas. All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we head into the second hour of the Melville Drive. Coming up in the second hour, we have our syllable with Tshego Mabena.
Yes.
And what were the 3 words you gave us?
I said moving, flying, and wait.
Moving, flying, and wait. You know. Okay, never mind. It's fine.
You can't be arches out.
It's like moving, flying, wait. Like
it's riddle. It's a riddle.
Like.
Yeah.
Okay, no, it's okay.
Don't do that. Don't do it.
And then in the last half an hour, we have our ship drive. What we're talking about?
The power of words.
The power of words.
Yes.
Ooh.
I said it.
She said it. She said it. I love Marvel.live is where we are on Facebook. I love Marvel Hours is where we are on Twitter. Don't go anywhere. We absolutely love hanging out with you. We will see you shortly, straight after this.